How do? And welcome to Talking Paranormal with the Old Man. And as usual, I am the Old Man. Can't you tell? Well, my gray stuff growing there. Yeah, I do need a shave. I do know this, but I'm gonna let it grow for a little bit longer until it gets a little bit warmer. Then I will do it. All right. And again, welcome to my channel. I, as a paranormal investigator, I think I have the edge over some of the other video reactions to the paranormal because I've been doing this for 30 years. Not the reaction video part, but the paranormal investigation part. Ghost hunters, kooks. We've been called weirdos. We've been called freaks. Just now, it's commonplace and it's a badge of honor. Back when we first started, it was an insult. It's like people will look at you strange. Oh, you're a ghost hunter? Ew. Now it's like, you're a ghost hunter? Can I have your autograph? So yeah, things have changed in 30 years. So this gives me, so I use my 30 years experience to react to the videos, I guess. And I am critical sometimes because if it's BS, I will call BS. And if you notice, I'm looking more at you guys because it was recommended by the wife yesterday. We watched one of my, she asked for, I didn't, do it. She asked to watch one of my music videos reactions on my channel. And she goes, you need to look more at your audience. Okay, so I'm looking at you. I can't see you, but it's fine. I will try to make an effort to look up every so often in my camera. So that's what I'm doing. She said that it will endear me to my visitors and my subscribers and stuff. So we'll see. We'll see. So today, first thing though, I guess I always forget to do this. If you like my stuff, please like and subscribe. We're actually getting a lot of subscribers now, and we're getting some views. And Kermit will appreciate it too because he likes it when we have views. I like it when we have views. So, and then I also want to apologize. Yeah, I guess if because our daughter was over today and she said that she could not comment on some of the music videos. I guess it's I was try I assume that my all of my videos are kid friendly. Okay. But from what I've read today is that if they're kid friendly, you can't comment. The comments are automatically turned off. Well, that was not my intention. So I apologize if you tried to do a comment and it turned you down and you're like, that asshole, he doesn't want criticism. No, I want criticism. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm right. Tell me I'm good looking. Anything. I don't care. Just don't call me late for dinner and we're okay. So I have went through all of the videos I've had so far. I think I've only done like, I don't know, I've lost track. 15, 16 videos. I changed all of them back so they are not kid friendly. So you should be able to comment. So please do comment. Dude, you're full of shit. Anything. I don't care. Hey, dude, I like you. Dude, you have a hair out of place. Just make sure you tell me which hair is out of place, okay? Yeah, just tell me which hair and I will fix it. I have gel. So today we are going to react to a channel called Chills. If you have not, please go to his channel, like and subscribe. And again, if you're feeling generous, like and subscribe to mine too. I would appreciate it more than you guys know. I'm a small channel right now, but hopefully in 10, 15, 20 years, I'll be up there with the big boys. And we have, if you've never listened to Chills, you're in for a treat. His voice is very distinct. Let's just put it that way. But I like his channel because some ones I react to are long. It's like they drag on for hours. Not that's an exaggeration, but they drag on. He goes in, he shows the clip, and gets the hell out. And that's what I like. I don't like where you have a 10-minute clip and one thing happens in that 10 minutes. So like I said, they're 15, but they're really fast because he goes in, shows the shit, and gets out. So I like that. So without any further ado, Again, this is Chills. This is 15 scary videos that defy explanation. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready. All right, Chills. With that, let's do this. Show me what you got, buddy. Show me what you got.
Number 15.
15, baby.
ILMN Bono Paranormal goes exploring an abandoned factory that has become a haunted place full of many ghost sightings ever since an accident cost
I failed to click the other button. Whoopsie.
Several workers their lives 60 years ago.
His voice, though?
Soon they discover firsthand exactly how paranormal this place truly is.
Tady taková, nic. Ne.
Is this like hyperspeed or something? Holy shit.
12 days later, he returns for
sped up.
more.
Můžeš mi dát nějaké znamení, je to jsou?
How about you punch me in the face?
The
That'd be
big
cool,
hole
wouldn't it?
is there and... No way. Some,
I'm still waiting for some investigator to piss himself. I really am. I think that'd be so cool. And I know you're like, ew. How do you think that? Because they're so freaking brave in all these videos. It would be cool to have something come at someone and they piss themselves. And then they leave a puddle on the freaking ground. To me, that's a scared investigator. I was going to say something else. Yeah, but I decided not to go there. Yeah.
no!
I would have got comments if
He
I
says
did.
he's done, but he doesn't mean it. Everyone keeps begging for him to go back, and so 6 days later, he returns for his final paranormal exploration at the haunted
that
abandoned
has to be sped up.
factory.
That has to be sped up.
Oh,
I can't see shit. It's like a million miles an hour, man. It's like me with my coffee
You heard
first
it.
thing in the morning.
there is something.
When you go back and look again,
Okay.
it does look like a shadow figure is caught on tape.
Where? Do you see it?
Oh my god! Did you see that?
I did not, dude. I'm sorry.
Ours, it's not here anymore.
I didn't see shit, man. Sorry, bud.
I don't know if you saw that, but it was standing right here.
Standing just around the corner is a
see it,
patch
bud.
of darkness that is brighter than the rest. Was it a ghost sighting or somebody
is so
standing
freaking
around the
fast,
corner?
man.
Based on the other
Hold your
paranormal
camera
activity
still,
he's
dude.
caught on camera,
Give
I
me a
think we all know
headache.
the answer to this real
And
ghost
stuff.
sighting.
Maybe
Number
because I'm hungry.
14.
14.
A YouTube channel called Secret Guides puts out this video
we
in
go.
2017
This is better.
claiming it was video evidence of paranormal
Yes.
poltergeist
Still giving me
activity
vertigo.
sent to them by a subscriber who was living in a very
I got a one of those virtual reality headsets, VR, from Meta a couple years ago. I had to give it to our daughter because it gave me freaking motion sickness, man. Our son, he has an Alienware laptop, and he bought a separate GPU for whatever, and he got a Titanic VR game for that. Oh, that was cool as shit. You go down to the Titanic, you see the everything. But I was getting sick, man, from the movement. So I can't do things like that. Remember when I was young, you would go to a fair and you'd have the scrambler, things that went around really fast, the octopus and stuff. I can't do that no more, man. I even look at that stuff and I'm like, I'm about ready to toss my cookies. Getting old sucks, man.
haunted place.
See, this is what I get all the time. Do you hear that? The banging? I'm the
That's
only
banging,
person in this
Mike.
flat right now.
That's banging.
I don't even know where it's coming from.
I don't know.
They creep around their apartment
I don't
as
know.
more weird
That's
things are
weird.
caught on
That's
camera, each moment creepier than the last.
That's a knock. Who is it? Avon calling.
What the is that?
Well, knock in the closet.
The scary noises won't cease,
all
and
of
now
these
the
like
television
this?
has turned on.
I hope it slows down here because this is giving me a headache.
Where did that
and
even
shit.
come from? What is that?
A shadow figure silently
know.
slinks across the doorway,
That's
and when
kinda
he
cool.
goes into the next room to investigate, it's gone.
It's definitely.
Well, there's something there. Something there.
Oh God, you saw that, right?
Yeah, I did see that. I
That
did
looked like
see
a
that,
human.
dude. I saw that.
There's no one here.
Now, how can you say that that looked like a human? It was just a freaking shadow that went across the screen. How can you tell? Can you tell what it was wearing? Was it wearing? Was it a guy or a girl? Was it wearing a dress or did it have pants on? Dude, man, I saw a shadow. That's all I saw.
This creepy video looks convincingly paranormal, but when
Could
I
be.
emailed Secret Guides to find out more, he told me they've since discovered the video was fake. Apparently, a second person was walking around making the knocking noises and turning on the television.
See, that's what I'm saying. Is people can say they were alone in the house, but here is so what I've been saying all along. They can say, and he didn't see it or say it in this video, but he did. People, other videos. Oh, I was alone in the house. No one else was home. In this case, there was someone else that made the shadow, and somebody making the pounding, banging sounds. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I dislike videos anymore because you can fake shit, and people think this real. And it's like this isn't the paranormal, but people think it is because it's on YouTube or the internet. Because we all know that everything that is on the internet is true.
As for the shadow figure sighting, notice how they never checked this side of the room.
Yep.
Their friend must have been hiding in the
See, that
corner
is
where
kinda
they never
disappointing.
looked. I have no reason not to believe what he says, so I
it
guess
was
this
kinda
video
good.
is really made up. If you see this video somewhere else, now you know the
Fake.
real story. An important lesson to take away from this video
say it
is
now.
not to be
Fake.
immediately fooled by a high-resolution ghost sighting. And don't feel
Wow.
bad if you were fooled, because I was too.
No, I wasn't fool. I knew. See, I'm experienced. I knew that was BS. Well, maybe. Okay, I thought it was real too.
Number 13. A YouTuber
Get
named
over it.
Ghost Chic believes she has a problem in her home of the paranormal
Oh, shit.
variety.
Too much
One day
fun.
her dog just starts
No, what it is, the dog has the zoomies. The dog has the zoomies.
patrolling the living room as if on
That's
guard,
what
even
it
though there is
is.
nothing
Oh,
out of the
number
ordinary
13.
and no strange
the way.
noises.
It's a video, man. It's a video. It's
I'm
that,
wondering
that,
if it is annoyed by something on
Was it Paw
television
Patrol?
or at something we
Patrol?
can't
Paw
see
Patrol, that
standing
cartoon?
there.
Said it's okay.
Paw Patrol?
It's okay.
Paw Patrol.
It's okay.
Paw Patrol. Our kids are grown up.
Whatever it is, he seems satisfied that it's gone for
got
now.
the zoomies.
But then he tries to track it. Meanwhile, notice how the smaller dog doesn't seem
He got into the cat's catnip, and he's high as a freaking kite, and he has the zoomies looking for munchies. That's what it is.
to care at all.
I'm kidding.
Is everything okay?
No, he's crashing after the catnip.
It's definitely weird, although maybe it could have just been a bug or something. But still, that doesn't explain how on a different day, both of her dogs get up to see who's at the door. The door opens and I think I might
Avon.
see a shadow pass through, though it could be the outside light. As soon as she's coming in to see what's wrong, the barely discernible orb passes overhead, unseen to her at the
Avon.
time, but caught on camera nonetheless. And when she later goes ghost hunting using a Kinect in the same
Okay.
room, she
Okay.
detects a spirit by the window.
Okay, here's the thing, and I've said this before, really fast. Not all orbs are spirit orbs. Dust, animal dander. They got two freaking dogs. I'm not saying, don't light up my comment section here. I'm not saying that it wasn't a spirit orb, a true spirit orb. But there's other things that it can be. So you have to be careful. And now she's doing amateur. I'm assuming it's a ghost chick, but she still could be and yes, before you light up my comment section, Girls do investigations. We have female members in our group, Southeast Michigan Ghost Hunter Society. Check out our Facebook page. We do have women. There are women that is in the paranormal that are experienced ghost hunters. I just want to make that clear. I don't want to hear the comments.
Oh.
There's an SLS camera. We have
I
one
want
of
to
those too.
pan so you can see that there's no one else over there with her. No one's on my curtain.
Then
Hello.
something eerie happens.
What?
So is this a paranormal encounter? Or is this person waving their hand at 38 seconds, also moving it with their hand during this part? I'll let you decide.
Okay, really fast. I know I'm pausing, but really fast. We did an investigation in a library last year, and we had our SLS camera set up in the actual basement of the building. And Holly was one of our investigators there, and she was down about halfway down the hallway towards the end of the actual basement. And the SLS camera picked up a figure about halfway between me and her. And if she came closer, I'm like, oh, she'd be right in front of you. No, it was a podium, like a speaking podium. That's what the SLS detects what it thinks is a human feature or human form and puts the stick figures. So in this case, it thought why it did, I do not know, that the podium, a regular wood speaking podium, was a human shape, and it put a stick figure on this podium. So the SLS cameras are nice, but they are not 100% accurate. Let's continue. Number 12.
Number 12.
That's what I just said.
A camera pans across a white room filled with antique furniture and creepy collectibles,
There's
which
actually
is
a
already
sound,
bad
white
enough. But when it stops at a
Break
tall
out
old
in the
mirror,
white
they seem
room.
surprised to find a childlike silhouette
the
filling
fuck
out the
is that?
frame. As they are studying the child in their shaky gaze, a pair of identical orbs
What
float
the
above
hell
her
is
head
that?
as two pinpoints of light become barely visible, almost
Look
like
at
she
the
is
eyes.
turning her head
Look
slightly.
at the eyes.
I guess this shadow child
hell?
could simply be a large doll. However,
It
even
could
if this
be.
was the case, as far as I'm aware,
But-
only the eyes of the living
yes.
can reflect light like that.
I was about ready to say
Correct me
that.
if I'm wrong, but a
I was
lifeless doll.
But he just said that only the living can reflect the eyes, the light from the eyes. So how do you explain the paranormal that illuminate the eyes? If the paranormal is not a human, like Chills just said, that as far as he knows, only humans can reflect the light back. I hope they tell me what's going on with this, because I'm curious.
Should never have glowing eyes. The person recording sees the eyes and tears up the
But
steps in a hurry.
what happened
They
with
would
the
later
figure?
refer to the event only as the girl with sparkling eyes in the dark.
Yeah, but what happened to what?
Number 11.
11.
The Stones River
I
Paranormal
wanna know what
team is
happened.
investigating a haunted
Did they figure
courthouse
out what
in
it was?
Tennessee when something truly bizarre happens.
Tennessee.
One of them is talking about how cold her hands feel when all of a sudden
She gets knocked out? Oh, that would be cool.
And I can definitely feel he was here.
one of the double doors leading to the back
And again, I should probably say I do not condone violence, but that would be kind of cool. And not necessarily knocked out, like pushed. How about that? How about that? I hope she was pushed. That would be cool. But that's violent too. Hope that there's nothing that happens to her. How's that?
bathroom unlocks and swings shut. The team tries to recreate the situation to see if it's just a loose hinge or a faulty lock, but this doesn't seem to be the case at all. The door has no problem staying open for the rest of the night and doesn't shut again. Long before this particular room was remodeled, it was used as a prison for captured Union soldiers.
Oh, that's cool.
During the Civil War, it only makes sense that paranormal activity would occur in this historic corner of the courthouse. Number 10.
Number 10. You see what I mean?
Is this the world's
Straight to
angriest
the point.
poltergeist? Published by Paranoiacs in December of 2021. When the crew arrives at this place in the mountains, they quickly discover they're not alone. They enter the building and hear more and more banging noises.
banging. It sounded like half the freaking building collapsed.
When the camera turns toward the door, a pale face can be seen briefly peering around it. More banging erupts upstairs.
Bang.
And it
Sounds like
sounds like
something's
things are
falling.
being thrown down to prevent the crew from coming up.
Good.
They head back outside and the banging continues. This has sent one of the crew into hysterical laughter.
But did anything come down the stairs?
Then the
I'm
door
curious.
bursts open.
I don't think that's funny.
Back inside, things are still being
Well, I do
thrown
kind of, but-
around. They head back to the stairs and finally venture upstairs, despite the poltergeist not letting up.
But you don't see nothing. You don't see nothing being pushed down the stairs. You can hear it, but you don't see nothing being pushed down the stairs.
Back on the ground
I want
floor,
proof.
a
I want
large
evidence.
iron pole is thrown. And what sounds like
But you don't
footsteps are
see
heard
it.
above them. When they make it to the top, they probably wish that they hadn't.
Why?
Shouldn't you get?
After more torment from the poltergeist, something again
but is that-
peers around the corner.
torment?
Is this what's causing all the mayhem?
You don't see nothing.
If so, the power coming from this small figure is terrifying. Number 9.
Number 9.
A British YouTuber
Is there an
named
echo in
Scouse
here?
Mouse
Number
only stayed in
9?
his home for 3 more days after recording all of these objects in his kitchen moving on their own.
That's just too much activity for a short amount of time. In our experiences, we've never had that much experience.
I find the 2 liter
in a
of
short
Coke to
time.
be interesting because the liquid appears to move before the bottle does. Watch what I mean here.
I didn't see it, dude.
Play it in slow motion and
yeah,
you'll see the
yeah.
contents inside. Moves shortly before the bottle is launched.
What does
I
that mean?
don't think that the contents inside would move like that if it was being pulled by a piece of string.
String.
Number 8.
Number 8.
This is
See how
not like
fast
your
they
regular
are?
staircase. It's
Okay, I've seen
not
this
like
before.
where you can look directly all the way to the first floor.
A man knows his apartment building has a ghost in the stairwell.
Does he or does he not look like Cold Stone Steve Austin from the WWE/WWF/wrestler? He kind of looks like Cold Stone Steve Austin. 316. If you know, you know.
It's a creepy place.
I think that is him, actually. I'm waiting for Vince McMahon to show up around the corner.
He nods
start
politely at
brawling
someone
and shit.
going downstairs. Time passes and then he notices something strange.
I haven't heard of Mexico. That's the weird thing.
It is. What the fuck is that?
He
Is
saw
that a
someone
glitch?
enter. He heard them go down the steps,
this-
and yet they never
I don't know.
leave.
Couldn't understand. Yeah, no shit. Question
Hello?
marks. What is he saying? The dead shall rise
More
again.
weird sounds is the only response he gets. He seems like a different person in a video update 6 months later, much more cautious, like a lot has happened to him in the time since.
Creepy things have been happening here. And I know this
Yeah,
place
that
is
woman that was talking to you a few minutes
definitely
ago.
haunted.
This is where things
Yeah,
get weird in a
that door
creepy
could be
way.
anything.
The door he just came through is now open, and
but you
downstairs
didn't
is
see
a
her
dark
close it.
space that suddenly clears up.
You didn't see him close it. That I can't explain.
What is that?
Did it say edit?
I gotta look at that. That was a shadow
I think I
figure.
heard edit.
When he
someone
goes
say
to where
edit.
the alleged shadow figure was, nothing's there. Here it is one more time, zoomed in at 22 seconds. I might see a small figure, but help me decide if it's paranormal or just my imagination.
Or it could be dirt on the door.
Number 7.
7.
Poncho is patrolling his campus
7.
as a security guard when he and his partner see some strange activity coming through the window.
That's just
the
his
lights
friend
are
Bubba
flashing on and
doing the
off
light
at
switch.
the same time in every last room on the first floor. It looks like they are standing outside documenting the event instead of rushing
it's
straight
April
in.
Fool's Day.
And you know what? I
We're being
don't blame
pranked.
them, because I would definitely wait for backup if I saw this too. Or maybe I would try to find some non-haunted places to work at instead.
Too easy
Number
to fake.
6.
Number 6.
The paranormal nightmare team is facing off with
Excuse
a
me.
demon in this haunted home.
Why? Why is everything a demon? Everything is not a demon. God. Oh my God. Everything
When
is
the
not
team
demon,
requests
people.
that the demon interact, it responds in kind.
I guarantee you, if they saw a freaking demon, they would shit themselves, and they'd probably have to be committed to a psychiatric ward. Okay, it's not a demon. Yeah, we have not seen a demon in our experiences. We have encountered evil spirits. We have encountered lost spirits, but we have never encountered a demon. So, do they exist? I'm sure they do. Have we encountered any? No, we have not. But every and it's like one of the other people that we watch that does this kind of stuff too. He goes, "Why ruin a good story with it being a demon?" Be- Continue.
Hit something hard for us.
I can rant all day on this. Absolutely hate that. Demon, not a demon. Oh, that's a bang.
Same.
Then this series of events
I mean-
sent chills
This might be real, but the demon thing's not.
down my spine.
God, Josh.
Okay.
What?
EMF, that don't mean nothing. Doesn't mean it's a demon. A spirit, yes.
Josh, seriously.
A
Yeah.
faulty outlet, yes. A motor, yes.
When
A
one of
demon?
the crew gives some advice
Probably
to the
not.
other, there's immediate retaliation.
Don't be nice to it. It's a demon.
I'm sorry.
I'm up here longer than you.
Just don't be nice to it.
Oh, so let's antagonize it.
right in the eye.
Yeah, this is a
Study your
demon.
name.
So let's
And when they tell
antagonize
the
the demon.
that
Yeah,
they're
that's a good
sticking
idea.
around, he responds,
We're not leaving. We're going to stay here all night.
Oh, lucky.
the demon even shares his identity.
A demon would never, never, never give his name. Because if you've ever watched The Conjuring, and it is true, yeah, that gives you power over him or her. If you know the demon's name, that gives you power over it. The demon will never give out its name voluntarily. Yeah. So, yeah. This is for entertainment purposes. This is, okay, just read what it says. Okay, I've seen these before. Paranormal Nightmare TV series. TV series. Entertainment.
What is your name?
Tom?
Oh, the demon's Tom?
After
Oh,
which
shit.
it charges one of them.
Oh, no. That's sarcasm, by the way.
No, no, no. Dude, something just came running at me.
I bet it did, dude.
Holy.
Yeah, I know I'm going to piss off
Dude.
people with this one, but
And becomes defiant.
this is BS.
Oh,
I'm trying to be better, but sometimes when
And
it's,
that went off.
when it's
Oh,
blatant like
dude, that was
this,
so
I was
BS.
right in here again.
Pisses me off.
In my opinion, this house is 100% haunted.
No.
Can anyone get rid of the demon within?
We can. Southeast Michigan Ghost Hunter Society. All of our services are free of charge, and we do have a Facebook page, Southeast Michigan Ghost Hunters Society. Thank you.
I suspect there's no telling what it'll do. Number 5.
Number 5.
A YouTuber named Mark Johnson and
Hey,
his
Mark.
group are conducting a
Hey,
paranormal
dude.
investigation in the Cave of the Winds.
What the hell is
A
that?
supposedly haunted underground
That's the
location in the
EVP
Colorado wilderness.
I have one of those.
Apparently, whatever is down there with them lacks patience
But
and
what
will
is
not
that
wait
other
until
thing?
they're finished setting
it
up equipment to begin.
Like a mini SLS camera? It's
Probably
right here. It's
kick
right
on
here.
the spirit box here in a minute. And
It looks like a mini SLS camera.
None of them hear the noise until they review the tape, which I find
Which is what happens. You don't necessarily hear stuff until after you get home, unless you have an EVP watch, which EVP watches give you real-time EVPs. So you can communicate with the spirits real-time on site. So this is accurate. This is accurate. You don't normally hear the EVPs until you get home, review your footage, your audio, your pictures, whatever the case might be. Yes, this is accurate.
strange because the camera picks it up so well. The sound was either
Yeah,
truly
that is
paranormal or possibly just their equipment dragging across the ground.
It could be.
A short while later, they
But I
catch
didn't hear
two
it.
orbs while
So
walking,
I don't know.
followed by this scream. I think this scream was probably a supernatural encounter because it happens in the middle of an otherwise regular conversation.
Where?
Well, listen to this part and tell me what you believe. Finally, this bizarre, unseen light source magically flickers after Mark Johnson asks for spiritual confirmation.
Is there anybody in this part of the cave here with me?
Oh, it's a cave. That's right. That's right. It's a cave. I'm sorry. I don't think this will be here. The sound's different on the
What's
end.
weird is how the shimmering effect
I don't
goes
like that.
away when Mark shines his
My
flashlight over the
microphone.
patch of land.
Don't like that.
There's really no reason for an object to suddenly stop reflecting light like that, especially when it was just reflecting light 2 seconds earlier. In my opinion, the reflection should have grown brighter when put in a direct beam of light, not go away completely, which makes me think all of this is real. Number 4.
Number 4.
Is this a magic trick or a paranormal being? Shared by YouTube channel.
Okay. This is how you can tell. If this is fake, you start driving towards her. And if she's real, she's going to get the hell out of the way. Right? Right? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Okay. If this is a spirit, Kisa Weba, Weba, how do you pronounce it? If this is a spirit, run her ass over and she will be dead again. That's how you can tell.
Kisa Weba, this video is currently trending in the Spanish-speaking YouTube community. I was unable to track down the original source. A man is driving down a dark
That's
road
what you do.
when suddenly a nightmarish creature stands blocking
Drive
his
towards
path.
her. It. We can see it, dude. You don't gotta put a circle on it. That's how you tell. If you start honky horn, drive at it. If it moves, it's real. If you drive at it, you drive
I'm
through
not
it.
sure I would have
it
honked at the
disappears.
hooded figure. I definitely
You made it
wouldn't
dead
have
again.
gotten out of the car,
All you
but
gotta
this
do.
man does.
All you gotta do, man. I'm feeling a little feisty today, you know. I'm sure you can tell. It's a warm day outside. So what happens? Oh shit!
When he approaches the
shit.
figure and asks it to move, he attempts
I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. Holy
to
shit.
pull off its sheet, but he soon regrets it.
Oh shit. So in that case, he could have ran
How
over
did
it.
this robed
and it would be
figure
dead
hold its
again.
form? Where did it disappear
Send
to?
it back where it
if
came
this is
from.
any kind of magic, I think it's the dark kind.
That's
Number
cool.
3.
I was not expecting
Some property
Number 3.
owners just
I was
can't
not
let
expecting
go.
that. Was not expecting
Posted
that.
by Sour Sweet Gone
That
to
was
the
cool. That was
Ghosts
cool.
subreddit. The previous owner of this restaurant makes
Real or
his
not,
jealousy
it was cool.
known. The security footage shows some employees behind the counter at the restaurant preparing some paperwork. No customers are present, and that's probably a good thing. Suddenly, a framed picture on the wall falls straight down onto the one below it and
That broke.
flips over onto the floor. One of the workers literally throws his hands into the air while
I'm
the
done.
other
I'm
jumps,
outta here.
covering her mouth in astonishment. According
I
to
quit.
the Redditor, the picture that fell was an award for the new owner's restaurant, as the previous owner swore about their success.
Yeah.
Some of the comments
The
suggest the
pastor's
nail
pissed.
or wall fastening fell out or broke, but the Redditor has an
I don't
answer
know.
for that and
don't know.
says the nail was still in the wall, and the way it was hung made falling on its own seem unlikely. So what do you think?
So the picture
Broken
was
nail
hung.
or jealous ghost? I think that's a pretty fair explanation about
Get
the
your mind
nail.
all
So I'm
together.
definitely leaning on the side of the paranormal.
Yeah, I believe so.
Number 2.
Number 2.
This next strange and possibly real ghost sighting video occurred after hours at the Maranba Boxing and Sporting Club in Australia. One CCTV security cam
I
recorded
don't
this
know,
glowing
dude.
apparition walk out from the bathroom right towards some of the gym equipment and then
It looks
abruptly
like it's
head
a
off
freaking-
camera.
like a kid or
It's not a
something.
bug walking across the
very big.
camera because the figure assumes a more solid human form as the moments pass. If this is a paranormal being, then I'm pretty sure it's no longer covered by a lifetime membership. All kidding aside, I think
That
this
was good.
ghost sighting might
That was
be
good.
real.
Chills
and it
has humor.
seriously
I like
creeps
that.
me out. What you're about to see defies explanation and might just haunt your dreams.
I don't know about that.
What's interesting about this image is the ghostly figure it showcases.
I think it's AI.
What we're seeing here
Yeah,
is
I
nothing
think it's
short
AI.
of terrifying. I've got a challenge for you.
Yeah, buddy.
Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe
Already
in
have,
the next
buddy.
5 seconds?
Already
Because
have,
I
buddy.
upload 4 new scary videos every week. If
have
you're
already.
curious about what I look like in real life,
You should
go
too.
to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT
Dylan.
and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1.
Number uno.
Our next entry reunites us with Dark Ghost, a Russian paranormal investigator who has encountered some truly terrifying entities. However, this latest video quite possibly takes the cake in what he himself describes as the scariest house he has investigated. An email with coordinates brought Dark Ghost to the location in question. According to the message's text, the girl who sent it claimed an elderly couple once resided there and experienced countless disturbing occurrences, mainly from the home's basement. Among them were unexplained noises, including full conversations and something attempting to open the basement from below. After the couple passed, the home was inherited by their relatives. However, they refused to move
they don't-
in.
we don't
and the
want
home
that
has
shit.
been abandoned ever
Tear it
since.
down. We
Dark
don't want it.
Ghost's investigation starts off quiet, and he states he hasn't experienced anything, and it is already reaching 11:30 p.m. He then proceeds to set up stationary cameras, and that is when the activity starts. Not long after he leaves the room, the static
Crapper
cam
seat.
witnesses a glass move on its own, sliding close to the
Oh, I was-
edge of the
I was
shelf
looking at
it
the
is
crapper
on.
seat right here.
None of the other glasses
That's what I
are
was looking at.
disturbed, and it wasn't knocked by anything, as it wouldn't
Whoopsie.
slide in such a manner if it were.
Pay attention, Brad. Pay
It
attention.
is almost as if something is either pushing or pulling it. It is then tipped off the edge and breaks. Dark Ghost was in the middle of explaining to his camera what he did when he heard the glass break, and that's when things get really crazy.
Сейчас, чуть попозже еще посижу.
Without warning, the entire house begins to aggressively shake, enough to send bricks collapsing
Earthquake.
from the ceiling.
I've been to the view myself. They're fun, actually. I kind of like them.
This lasts only a few seconds before ending just as suddenly. Dark Ghost, while stunned, thankfully is uninjured and moves in to assess the damage. As he is inspecting the kitchen, where the static camera is, he is startled by what sounds like a floorboard being pushed up, followed by several loud bangs from the other room. They sound either like a fist pounding against a wall or floor, or very heavy footsteps, but it is difficult to tell.
I'm wondering how long. Okay, shit like this does not happen like boom, 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 boom. I wonder, because it doesn't say, how long was he in this house? This Dark Ghost. How long was he in this house before the activity started, and how long was he in the house total while he was taping? Because if this activity happened as fast as what it shows on here, I call BS. But if he was there for 4 or 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours, leading towards 10 hours, and some of the stuff happened, then it probably did. But if it's this quick, at that much activity, I call BS.
Inspired by what has happened, Dark Ghost decides to start an EVP session in an attempt to communicate with whatever
the
is
flashlight.
there.
I thought it was a freaking banana. It's making me hungry. About time to eat supper too. Almost 4 to 5.
Don't like you now.
I'm hungry.
He starts
Go
by
ahead.
asking if anyone from the spirit world is present, and despite receiving no immediate answer, eventually the device comes back with "help us." He continues to press for the entity
kinda
to
sad.
identify itself, and soon after it responds with, "We've been trapped." When asked
shit.
where, it responds, "He trapped us down here."
Он закрыл нас здесь.
Earlier, when Dark Ghost heard the floorboard move, it has been covered in rubble. It again requests help and asks Dark Ghost to open the basement.
Открой подвал.
However, 30 seconds after this request, something else appears to come through and say, "Don't open it," followed by,
Open
"They're
it."
lying."
All right. If someone tells me, especially a spirit tells me to don't open something, I'm opening that shit up. Like right
Не
now.
открывай. Они врут.
Clearly, there are multiple spirits communicating, each with contradicting requests. After several more requests to open the basement, an entity replies with a chilling phrase, "I will deliberately eat your heart."
Я скажу твое сердце.
By now, it is clear one of the entities there has malicious intent against Dark Ghost, and while he initially states he will not open the basement, and receiving some talk back as a result, curiously gets the better of
Oh,
him,
so the
and he
spirit's talking
decides
back?
to lift the floorboard and venture
Make him
down.
undead
At first,
again.
he attempts to use an RC car fitted with a camera,
Oh, that's
but
cool.
unfortunately, the camera battery dies. Despite his better judgment, he
That would
ventures
suck.
down himself. After a few minutes of crawling without incident, he stumbles across a small bone in the dirt. As he takes a closer look, a sudden noise as if something hitting metal can be heard in front of him. At the same moment on his
Sounds like
static
footsteps.
camera, left to hold to the
What was I
basement,
say?
a shadow
Feet
figure
steps.
can be seen against the cupboards in the kitchen. As it vanishes, he emerges and claims to have heard hissing from below. As he is working to get the boards back in place, a very loud hiss sends him rushing out of the hole. This proves to be all he can take, and all for his safety,
He's
he
gone.
returns the board to the floor and decides to leave it for the night. Something in the home clearly wants out, and to cause harm, but one must wonder who the other poor soul trapped with it is, willing to warn others not to fall for the lies the other spirit says.
But wouldn't you think that if there was activity happening in that house, that much activity, that you'd want to stay? I know we do. Our investigations are 3 hours, but we always tell the homeowner, hey, if shit's happening, if there's stuff flying around the house, we're going to stay until it's not flying around the house. So this dude, all this activity, and he's leaving, he's bailing? Dude. No. All right, that was good. I liked it. There was a few that were sketchy. And why is this doing this? If I talk on this side, I have good feedback. This side, I have good feedback. Right here in the front. Hello? Hello? It's not as good. I don't know why. That's why you see me on the side, because it sounds better coming from the side. Hello? Yeah, it was working. I don't know what's going on with that shit. Okay. Well, anyways, if you like this, please like and subscribe. And if you like the chills and his voice, which is very unique, you have to admit that. Go to his channel also, Chills. Like and subscribe his channel too. And hopefully, like I said, hopefully I got the comment section turned on, because from now on it's going to be not recommended for kids, even though it is. But I'd like to have comments telling me I'm full of shit, telling me I'm doing a good job, telling me, hey, what's this or what's this. Any comments is appreciated. I really mean that too. So, anyways, again, thank you for watching. I'm going to be doing one more tomorrow. That's going to be my schedule for the time being. One paranormal and one musical that I also have a reaction channel to on Saturday. Podcast, musical reaction video, paranormal reaction video on Sunday. So again, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you do. Tell your friends. And I guess take care of yourselves. Be kind to one another. Until tomorrow. 24 hours. Bye-bye.